Pisces, we're going to see what the messages coming in for you is. Yeah, so everything that was in the dark has been illuminated. So in your pre-shuffle energy, I did get the Tower, which is telling me that maybe a lot of things have fell from your environment, from your mindset. There's been a lot of changes, shifts, epiphanies, shakeups. Shakeups that are going to lead to better things. But the first thing I heard when all of my cards started coming out in your pre-shuffle was, are you willing to leave the past behind to go to the future you've been wishing for, hoping for, yearning for? So let's keep an open mind, but this could be anything. This could be a lover, this could be a career, this could be a mindset, this could be a tendency to self-sabotage when you know that you're getting in your own way. But there's an energy coming in of contemplating. I've been contemplating on what direction I should take and where I want to go. And I do feel like there is a sense of like a pause that is going to give you what you need to push forward when you feel like it's too much. Whether that is, again, changes or things not going your way or just an overwhelming energy. Needing to remain true to what you know you want. Are you willing to fight for it? Are you willing to sacrifice things that you think you want to get to that end goal? Because sometimes the things that we think we want aren't necessarily what's best for us. Let's see what's coming in. What is going to be the energy coming in for you? Death. What did I say? Major changes, major transformation, putting things to rest. There could be something here with the womb coming out in the reverse where you're recognizing that something isn't growing or something isn't working. Temperance. And in divine timing, there's major changes happening. 13 and 22 is significant here. So you've recognized where you've been putting your energy, your effort, your time. 10 of Cups coming out in the reverse. And you're not happy anymore. What I heard is you've not been happy in a long time. So whatever you've been giving to, whatever you've been waiting to, it's like, I want this to change. I want this to evolve. I want this to grow. Again, whether it's love, family, money, whatever it is, I think you're starting to realize that when the going gets tough, you have to decide whether or not you want to stay in it or you want to leave. But I think what you're recognizing, Pisces, is you've had the tendency to choose to stay when you shouldn't have stayed. You've had the tendency to pick people and pick careers and pick circumstances where you do what's right, but you also sacrifice yourself in that mix. So whether it's loving someone more than they love you, or showing up for a career or a job more than it shows up for you, I think you've just really got to a point where you're willing to be honest with yourself. And there's something here about honesty and recognizing this isn't growing. I'm not happy. And it's time for me to change that. So a lot of you have released something recently, completely released it, allowed it to just let it be. What are you leaving behind? Someone who is not emotionally nurturing, someone who could be a little emotionally manipulative. This could be someone that when you have emotion for them or love for them, they use it to their advantage. The Hermit in the reverse, it's someone who's not, it's someone who gets what they want when they want, period, point blank. It's someone who doesn't do soul searching. It's someone who doesn't truly know who they are. This person doesn't like truth. They don't like honesty. But I think you're leaving behind the version of you that would allow this person in your life. The version of you that would allow a career to take advantage of you. A lover to take advantage of you. And whoever you're leaving behind, you're recognizing that they only want to benefit themselves. At the end of the day, when they go to bed at night, the only person they truly care about is their self. It doesn't matter if you're happy. They don't want to be emotionally vulnerable. 3 of Cups. what you're leaving behind, some sort of maybe celebration, reunion. This could also be a third party, the Wheel in the reverse. Recognizing something's not going to go in your favor. If anything, it's going to get worse. This is not the best reading. Yeah, Queen of Swords, putting boundaries up. For some of you, you're leaving someone behind that you were really close to. Family member, friend, again, lover. This person could have put you in situations where you constantly felt you were overgiving. Whoever this is, I'm getting that it's someone that's stingy with their cup, because in this Three of Cups card, two of the people are extending their cup and one of them's holding it very close to their chest. So you've set a boundary and you've left behind someone who used your emotions to their advantage, someone who is emotionally immature, someone who did not like to be vulnerable, someone who is very stingy in all aspects. And for some of you, you might not have even spoke this truth, because the Queen of Swords has her sword down. Like, I don't even have to explain to you why I'm mad, why this ain't working. This is what I'm going to do. So you definitely had a version of you come out that I don't feel like you like coming out. There's been a lot of growth here. There's been recognizing what's making you happy, what isn't, what's growing, what isn't, who is loving you the way you want to be loved, and who's willing to change and transform. That is connections, is being able to express to one another, hey, you hurt my feelings. Hey, I don't like the way you talk to me. Hey, can we maybe figure this out, because I didn't like the way I felt at that moment. And if someone makes you feel that your emotions aren't valid, or someone makes you feel like you're a burden for bringing up how you were feeling with the way that they reacted, that shows that that person has a lot of growing to do. And you were attached to someone in that form or fashion. I think you really started to see that either a family member, a friend, a lover, a job, a career, a boss, someone had a lot of growing to do. And it's like you got a brand new white shirt on, Pisces, and this person is bleeding like crazy. Do you really want them to mess up your brand new white shirt because they have things that they need to work out, they need to figure out? No. What are you going to do? You're going to say, hey, listen, I'm going to call for help, but I'm going to take myself out of this situation. Okay, let's see what's happening. How is this person feeling about the fact that you're leaving them behind? Whoever this is, this person's in rough waters when it comes to the foundation that they're standing on. This person could, I was about to say, this person could be missing some sort of emotional experiences. So this is someone, I don't get lover vibes, but it could. I'm getting friend or family or coworker vibes. I'm getting someone that you've left behind that misses being with you, misses the love that they felt. There's something here about emotional experiences, new beginnings when it comes to emotion and love. There is a way that you showed up for this person that I don't think, one, they ever expected. And I also don't think they've ever met someone like you in that form or fashion. But I definitely get an energy of when we're done, we're done. So it was like you love, you gave, you were there for that person. But in the same sense, when you put a wall up, you put a wall up. And this person is a little sad and disappointed around the fact that a final decision here has been made. And that final decision has to do... Give me the final decision, because I have a feeling on what it is. Yeah. Lack of coming in, lack of communication. This person is spying. There is an inquisitive energy. But again, let's remember there's a very immature energy when it comes to emotions. This person is very emotionally immature. Very emotionally immature. And there could be sadness and disappointment around the fact that there has been a final decision made. And the final decision is you are done. And I mean, it breaks their heart. Yeah, they feel left out. They feel alone. They feel sad. So whoever this is, they're missing you. They're missing you because you set a boundary. They miss the good times that you guys shared. They could be losing a lot of sleep. They could be anxious, overwhelmed, even worried. Because again, I said this person is struggling in their everyday life. So how is this person viewing you? Because this is something you're leaving behind. Five of Air. I'm hearing the song, it's a little too late to tell me you're sorry now. You hurt me when I was down. Okay? So they view you as someone who's maybe not moved forward, someone who's wounded, someone who, they view you as someone who's toxic, to be honest with you. Why do they view you this way? They view you as someone who's not moved forward. They view you as someone who can't let go of the past. They view you as someone who's in control of their life. But you also have an energy here where you're a little bit of a faker. This is someone you've not talked to in months or years. Why does this person view you as this? But again, they're coming in the reverse. So what does that tell me? That tells me that no matter how this person views you, it's going to be unhealthy because they're unhealthy. They are in a karmic energy, which means they have something to learn. They're very immature. They're very cut and cold when it comes to their thoughts. This would be someone who wants to be right. You hurt my feelings, I'm going to hurt your feelings. But this person sees you as someone who's toxic. This person sees you as someone who acts like they're in control, but they're not. Something here about movement forward. It's like Three of Wands. They view you as someone who's waiting on something. I was also about to say that they view you as someone who's having some sense of success, but your train's about to stop. And I feel like that's their ego coming out. It's like they want you to fail. Why? Because they're feeling left out. They're feeling sad. They're feeling disappointed. And they want this Ace of Cups. They want this Ace of Cups, but you've gotten to a point where you won't express your emotions to this person because you don't feel like you need to. So is this person going to take any action towards you? This person's really wounded, really guarded. This person could be really defensive over what they have. Two of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if this is going to be healed. I feel like this is a bond that you're not going to be able to get back. I feel like this person has a lot of hard feelings towards you. I feel like you've left this person behind. I feel like they don't see you in a good light. Why? Because they're not happy. There's something here about a final decision being made, and the final decision is this is done, this is over. And I think they're always going to view you in a negative light because the love here, the bond that used to be here, we're going to be best friends forever, we're going to be lovers forever, we're the best cousins in the world, there's now hostility. There's now like a sense of resentment. Like, I don't like you because of, and you don't even have to be doing anything wrong, Pisces. They just don't like you. And it's like they want something to fail. They feel like you're toxic. They feel like you're really stuck in your ways, so much so that you're very jagged, just jaded and like edged. I don't know how to explain it. There needs to be healing here. There needs to be resting, renewing, and healing taking place on this person's part. Yeah, because of some sense of sadness and disappointment. This person could still be holding on to some sort of heartbreak that took place between you two. And they're resenting you because in their mind, you've gotten over it. You've put a boundary up. You've put a wall up. You don't seem like you have any emotion for it. I'm feeling a certain fucking type of way about it. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. And the reason they're feeling this way towards you is because they need to heal. They also need to take accountability, but let's not even get into that. But at the end of the day, this dynamic will never be what it's been. Because I feel like once you see someone for who they are, it's hard to unsee it. And that's what I'm getting here. You've seen this person for who they truly are. And I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that version of you that I've seen. Okay. What's going on externally to you? There's something slow moving external to you. Something very slow moving. It could be someone. It could be someone who feels like you're a little out of reach. For some of you, this could be something you're going after, and you could feel like it's taking a lot longer than you wanted it to. This could be a dream. The star is about a wish fulfillment or some sort of dream. So let's say this is having children. Let's say this is being able to own that dog, and you've always wanted a dog. You're in your 50s, but you've never been able to get your schedule set to where you can get that dog. There is something here where externally to you, there is something that you're wanting to move quickly that isn't moving as quickly as you would like it to, and it's because it's going to be stable. So what do I mean by that? sometimes when things move very quickly, we can put ourselves in a situation that we are going to regret, whether it's buying a home, buying a car, getting an animal. If you don't really think about it, if you don't do your research, if you don't do what you need to do to feel comfortable with that choice, you may regret it. And I do feel like the universe is allowing you the time, the space to make sure that the decision you're making is right for you. And it has something to do, again, with a wish or a dream. It's not going to unfold very quickly, but it is going to unfold. It's going to be stable. So if it is a relationship, a job, a lover, whatever it is, it's going to be stable. It is going to be long lasting, and it's going to be here to stay. So if it's an animal, it's going to be an animal that you're going to get, and you're going to have it until it passes. If it's a home, it's going to be a home that you're going to live in forever. But there's also needing to be, I think, recognition of what that looks like for you. And also recognizing that everything doesn't go as fast as we want it to. What did I just say? Lack of quick movement forward. There could even be maybe lack of communication. If this is like a dream that you're working on, you could take some time off of working on it. This has something to do with your stability and your foundation. For sure. Yep, see? So there will be a pause. There will be a moment of stuck energy. There will be a moment where you feel like the universe has got you stuck, has got you stagnant. Things are not moving. It is for you to change your perspective. Again, so let's say this is like a career and you feel like it's not working. Why isn't this working? There could be lack of communication, lack of knowledge that's going to help you understand where you're going when it has to do with your investments. There also could be something here where, let's say it's a career, and I know you want a certain type of career, but if you move too quickly, you could move into something that's not as stable as you want it. So, maybe you'd go take a job down the street and it seems great, but what you don't know is that they have a heavy turnover rate. Why? Because management is hard to deal with. And that moment of pause is giving you the reflection on what a wish fulfillment looks like for you. What dream are you chasing? Each of us has a different dream. Maybe some of you, it's, I want to work days. I don't want to work nights. A dream doesn't have to be, oh my God, I want to be a millionaire. It can be something smaller. Like, I would love to work 7 to 3 so I can do this, this, and this. That is a dream. That is a goal. That is a wish. And maybe there's an energy here of, but how am I not getting that? Why do I feel like I can't find a job that has that I'm wanting? Because the jobs that do have that are not the jobs that would be best for you. And that's the reason they're not being put in your path right now, because you do want it and you might mistake it for a wish fulfillment. So they're allowing you the time to focus on something so you can leave everything behind and attract everything new to you. Does that make sense? I feel like a lot of you could be feeling an energy of being really tired, really drained, really foggy brained, confused. Again, I'm getting a lot of shifts. So there's going to be something coming in where maybe you think this contract's going to work for you. That contract's going to shift. There's going to be something else. Now, there could be someone external to you that's thinking a lot about you, thinking a lot about the past. This person, their ultimate wish is to have some sort of new beginning with you. So this could be a business partner or this could be a lover, but they want some sort of new beginning with you. But they've not communicated or taken action. There's been very slow moving. There's been an energy here of, let me make sure I'm planning and I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving offer, but it's a stable offer. That Knight really thinks about where he's going, what he's doing. Because when he starts moving, there is no turning around. There is no going back. He's not the Knight of Wands. He's not in, he's not out. He's not all over the flip-flopping place. He is a lot more stable and grounded. And that's the energy around this, especially if it's a person. Someone is seeing that they feel or they see you as a wish fulfillment. and they want investment, but maybe they've not communicated this with you. And that could be going on externally to you as well. What did I just say? 10 of Pentacles. So this could be a business partner, or this could be someone who wants long-term with you and wanting to communicate this with you. So externally, there's someone wanting to communicate with you. Someone who's holding back this communication at the moment, but someone is interested in offering you either a business partnership, a job, a romance. They are wanting something stable, a new beginning here with you. And that's what's going on externally. But again, remember, this could be you. This could be the universe allowing you the moment to take a breath before taking action, because if you don't, you may regret it. But again, there is someone external to you a little hasty when it comes to their emotions. Like, they do not like you. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here. Have a blessed day, guys.